get going, tech gurus. Welcome back to Tech Now, and then today we're gonna study how to add a simple short list view to your Android project or your source code. Okay, so this, as you can see, I've already created a simple project in here where I have the title in the material app and then the scaffold and the app bar. Very simple, 3 line of code. Okay, so what we're going to do is to add the list view. So to add a list view, you can create a function beneath the main function. Okay, so let's call the name of the function get list view. Get list view. Okay, list view. I guess the name of the function. Okay, then no, let me keep it this way. Okay, I use the curly brackets. Okay, good. So this is the name of the function, and inside the function, let's create a variable list view. List view, and then list view should be assigned to list view. The list view itself, the list view itself needs to start with a capital letter, and then the second view is a big letter. Okay, good. So it's assigned to this, and inside this we're gonna have a, let me terminate this. Inside the list view we're gonna have the properties we can add to the list view, and list view can take a lot of properties. For example, is the leading, the title, the subtitle, and then the trailing. Let's see how we can implement that. So let's start with the leading. The leading have icon. The leading, you can use icon or sometimes image. So let's use the icon here in this video. Okay, so icon, and inside you type icons dot. So we have a lot of icons being provided by Flutter framework itself. So we can select a whole lot, a bunch of icon in here, bunch. You can practice and then check almost all to see which kind of icons you really want to use. So I'm using the landscape icon. Yes, so then close this. Okay, the leading. Okay, then the next one is title, and for the title it takes a text widget, okay, so I use this one, test widget, and inside will be what? The test. So let's say it's a landscape as a title, landscape. Okay, then we can have a subtitle. Okay, sub means a smaller title of the bigger title. Okay, so subtitle just like this, and then that also takes a test widget. Okay, or test widget. Test widget. Okay, and then inside we have the string. So subtitle, let's say beautiful view or scene view. Okay, so that is the subtitle, and after the subtitle we can also have the property called the trailing. Trailing simply means the ending of the what? Of the list view. Okay, so let's use icon here. Icon, and inside the icon we can have icons dot. So there's a lot of icon, but I'm gonna use the wb underscore sunny. Yeah, you can have a lot, you can exploit a lot of icons being provided by Flutter. Okay, so sunny. Okay, good. So we have leading, title, subtitle, and then the trailing as the last one. Now let's return this function. Let's return the variable in the function. Okay, we have created the function, but we are not returning anything. So I return list view. This one. Okay, so you can simply copy and then put it here, the same variable, and then you terminate that. So we have leading, then we have a title, we have a subtitle, we have a trailing. Okay, good. But what we have to do is, do you know why we having the red line here? Because we need to have children, and the children needs to be inside the list view. So all these ones are widgets of the children for the list view. So how do we do that? Is to simply add children here, children, okay, just like this, and then we copy this, we take it to the other end. Okay, children, then let me list view. Where's the list view? And then okay, return. Okay, then I'll have it here. Perfect. Okay, I save. Children list view, and then second thing is to inside the children we need to have what we call the ListTile. ListTile here, ListTile. Okay, here. Okay, then we close ListTile. Okay, so this is for this, and then we have the ListTile inside the list view. Okay, so I close that one here, just like this. All right, perfect. So inside our function we have a variable, and the variable name is ListView, and then the ListView has been assigned to the ListView function itself. And then inside the ListView we have what we call the children here, and inside the children we need to have the ListTile, and inside the ListTile it takes 1 2 3 4 properties, and then this is the leading is just an icon. We have a title taking a text, subtitle taking a text widget, and the trailing also taking an icon. So I save, command S, and then I run it on the screen. So hot reload, it's hot reload. Let's see on the screen. So we have this here, restart application. I stop the whole thing. Okay. I got it. You see, it is not displaying on the screen. Why? Because we have not called the function we just created inside the main. So it just idle, nothing is happening, only still showing this. Okay, so what we have to do is to add the function, this function here inside the main. Okay, so to do that we need to make sure we are in the scaffold, and in the scaffold we don't return this just like this. It's gonna throw an exception. What we have to do is to make sure this is pegged to the body property, right? The body, like this. Perfect. Then let me add the column, then I save. Now we're gonna see the list view displaying on the screen. Okay, so let's have a look. Hot reload, hot reload. Okay, boom. So you can see it on the screen. So as you can see, we have the title. We have the title here. We have the subtitle. And this is what? The leading. And after the leading, we have what we call the trailing. And that is it. The trailing is here, right? Okay. So is there any other stuff we can add, or any other ways we can add a list view? Of course, yes. But this is the basic short list view. Okay, so to add other things like probably telephone and all that, we can simply do that, right? To do that, we can copy this same list title. Let me use this list title. List title. Okay, list title, and then I bring a semicolon here, and then I paste this. Okay, so this becomes another one inside the same app. Okay, and I can simply leave the leading and the title in here. You got it, like this one, without adding the subtitle and the rest. Then I can call this maybe mobile number. Mobile number, just like this. Okay, I save, Command S. Okay, then we can add a lot more. So as you can see, I have only the leading and then the text only. So we can add a lot of different words, list view to our project. And then we can also add a very simple one by adding just like a container. Yeah, just a container inside our list view, or simply we can only add only text as a list view. You got it. So in the children, for example, we can decide to only add a text like this. So a text, only a text widget inside this, just like this. I paste it inside. Okay, lists. Okay. Then we can also have another. We can also have another. No, let me leave this like this here. Let me copy this. Okay, then I'll say it's gonna have only what? Only tests. Only the tests, and then I save. Okay, what is it saying? It says we don't have a list style. Okay, we need to terminate this site, another list style. Okay, then we have a test, only test. Yeah, this way. Test. Okay. Okay, so we can also add only test. We can also add a container. How do we add a container? Yeah, just simply using the container widget, container like this. Then probably we can add a color property in here, and then we call the colors dot. Let me use deep orange. Yes, one of my favorite colors, deep orange. Okay, then we can have a height of the, you can add a height of this container so that we can actually see the color we have actually implemented. So let's say 50. Yeah, it's a 50.0. Yeah, so I save the project. So let me hot reload. Okay, so as you can see, we have the mobile number as being only test inside our project, and then we have a container with the what? A height of 50 and then a color deep orange attached to it. So you can see that. So this is a short list view we can simply implement in our project. Okay, so you can like our other videos and then watch the previous video to get the basic understanding of most of the widgets in Flutter. We would like you to turn on the bell notification in order to get our latest video. With peace, we are out.